off so I can hear how we're sounding without getting the double audio feedback. So,
All right.
I've started streaming. Let's wait for that to register. Alright, I've just got all the notifications that we've gone live, and I can see the image, so let's...
Your audio is live on Twitch.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Oh, okay. What's up, Val?
Oh, I hear you. Good.
Cool. Well, I hope so. Is it too much?
No, actually, I think I got it set up pretty perfect. Yeah, what I did was alter the desktop audio, and I am actually capturing Discord audio entirely separate.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's so you can mute me later. I gotcha.
Well, that's just so, let's say you've got a dedicated audio track, my guy.
I got it. All right.
And then, yeah, I can totally mute you whenever I need to. I mean, no, so you've got a dedicated audio track, my guy.
No, that's awesome.
All right.
That's thinking ahead.
I do that sometimes.
Well, I got my water, so I'm ready to go.
All right. And we are already live, so let's do that. Hey, welcome to the Random Encounters, mostly audio-friendly podcast.
Mostly.
Mm-hmm. I'm your host, Valendra. Joining me, I have your host, Tech, and later on we'll have other hosts cycle in and out as we continue to do this, bringing guest hosts. Random encounters, if you will.
We're keeping it random.
With our
Speaking of random,
yeah.
You got any random thoughts this morning?
Yeah, actually, I well, you know, I just grabbed some food, just DoorDash some stuff.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
I freaking got some gosh darn bagel bites and some. You remember these? The Welch's fruit snacks, the ones you would only get when school lunch was outdoors and they like spared for the big bucks. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. No, I used to love those things.
I know they're so much better than normal fruit snacks, but you only got them when the school like doubled down on their on their field day lunch.
Yeah, that was the only time. No,
So,
I know in high school I went a lot for the electric worms. I wonder if they ever took those out of the machines.
Oh, I'm not talking about like in the machines. I'm talking about they put it in your sack lunch for field day.
Yeah. They're too expensive, right?
For normal
no.
stuff, yeah.
No, we're not going.
Actually, this pack was not that bad of a price. Considering it was like convenience store delivery, basically.
Oh yeah.
The whole pack was $1.99.
Oh damn.
It's not bad.
$2.
Right. It's not terrible price, but then again, it's not a box of them. A and B. Yeah, my school didn't have vending machine like that. My school was so lucky to have a soda vending machine.
Oh wow. Oh yeah. I spent a lot of money on the machines there. Like between classes, getting another Dr. Pepper or another soda. I'm curious though. I thought they like changed that here, but they don't have that.
No, they've added more.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, my school actually, where I went to school, and this was years ago. I have not been in the school itself in many, many years, but last I checked, they did actually finally include a snack vending machine with like all 3 soda vending machines. Yeah, no, my graduating class was like 50-something people, and that included all the students from 2 cities.
Oh?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, when I went to high school, junior high, I was born in California.
Uh-huh.
My parents moved out here around the time I started junior high.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't move to the big town that we're in now. They moved to a little town of less than like 1,200 people.
Oh yeah.
And so our school had elementary in one building, and then junior high and high school in another building in the same parking lot. They were literally like 20 feet apart.
Yep. Yep.
More or less one campus, just 2 buildings. And the town closest to us was about 5 miles away, 10 miles away, somewhere around there. They only had an elementary going up to like 5th grade or 4th grade. And then after that point, everybody was moved from their city that would be bussed over to our town.
Wow.
And come to our school. So our school serviced 2 towns. And servicing 2 towns, I had one of the larger graduating classes of about 50 kids.
Oh, wow.
Some of them were in the 30s. The class right after us was the one that had a graduating class of like 66, and that was almost a record.
Wow. Yeah, that's insane. I mean, when I was in elementary, I think it was small schools. But other than that, they were big ones. Yeah. That's crazy how they had to have one school for a couple different towns.
Mm-hmm.
But we got to work with what we got, I guess. Yep. Long bus ride home, you know.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. But that's cool, though. But the random thought, though.
Yeah,
the
random thought was, I'm just ordering shit. I want bagel bites and Welch's fruit snacks. That was the random thought.
That is a good thought.
Thank you.
But you turned it into an action.
I did.
Physically in front of you.
I did.
That's determination.
Sure, I'll accept that. Yeah, I am a determined individual who achieves my goals.
That's right. Welch's fruit snack.
Welch's fruit snack goals.
Some pizza.
Bagel bites.
Bagel.
Microwavable bagels with microwavable toppings.
That's awesome.
I mean, it's not. It's really not. But,
oh, it looked great. I would love a piece.
I mean, you're more than welcome.
Quarter.
Come on over. I'll take your quarter.
All right, we'll end the stream.
All right, stream's done.
I want my pizza.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up.
Yeah.
We'll see you in 2 weeks for the next one.
Yeah. You say it like that, I'm like, dang, that's a far away event.
I mean, it is. That's how we.
But it seemed like yesterday we were just doing this.
I know it did, but I like to think that's just because we have fun doing it and we enjoy it so much.
Yeah, and I got a sweet tea, and I feel great about that. That's my random thought. There you go.
So yeah, we did start this podcast last week, or 2 weeks ago rather, was kind of the pilot episode. This one I will be pulling down and posting on places as like a normal podcast.
Yeah.
As a reminder, we are trying to become sponsored by McDonald's. That is the goal of this podcast. We're going to continue doing this until McDonald's sponsors us.
Speaking of which. No, I'll wait.
No, go for it. Go for it. So yeah, we do advertise for McDonald's in the attempt to get them to sponsor us. Hashtag not currently an ad. Hashtag maybe later an ad.
We'll talk about this later. This is a inside thing. But yeah, so just curious, Val.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I'm curious too sometimes, but yeah.
Frozen.
Oh, I'm so you actually had a follow-up thought. I just thought you were curious.
Yeah, I ended it.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Today's a weird day. I woke up. I had to help Brooke get the kids ready. They were leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily enough, they're gone. It was just me. No kids, no wife here. Just me hanging out with you.
That's how we're able to do this podcast. Yeah.
Do it. What do we? Yeah. You have all the snacks though. Yeah, I don't have that.
I don't have all the snacks. I have 2 snacks. A snack and what some people with no time on their hands might consider an entree.
Yeah, we need like a teleportation type of thing.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. But when you don't have teleportation and you have to drive, you might as well use the McDonald's app. You get exclusive deals on your McDonald's favorites in the app with contactless mobile order and pay, and convenient drive-through or curbside pickup. You should order today.
Let me tell you, I'm never as happy as when I have that Happy Meal.
Are they still doing Pokemon? I think we're still doing Pokemon over there, aren't we?
I don't know.
I think so.
It was a while ago,
cards.
but I don't know if it's still a thing.
Well, check with your local McDonald's. I'm sure there's 12 of them there.
Just within 4 blocks, yeah.
It is crazy, right? You almost have to get like someone to deliver your groceries because it's sometimes so far away. But if you want a McDonald's burger, you ain't gotta go very far.
No, you just gotta tie a string to the end of a rock.
Yeah.
Throw it with some money attached to it. They'll attach your bag of burgers to the end of that string and you can pull it back.
They'll look at the rock and be like, welcome back. Are you using the mobile app today?
Be sure to glue some googly eyes to your rock so that way they at least have a little bit of an interaction when they greet the rock.
This is true. It'd be awkward otherwise. I
Right.
get you. Yeah. But
I'm still waiting to figure out what you were curious about at the start of that conversation.
I lost it, and you can hate me for it. Or
I don't,
and we can move on.
That is the essence of this podcast and why it's on Random Encounters. Because we literally don't know what we're going to say and then forget what we're going to say right as we decide to say it and say something else instead.
Yeah, this is true. I still feel like that Valindro and Discord is so popular that you could just as easily say, I am Random Encounter.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of am Random Encounters.
You are, and I love it. And of course, everybody who contributed in the past and so forth to the channel, I of course respect that and all that. But you're doing great. I like what you're doing.
I think definitely try my best.
Yeah, and the podcast is great. I mean, because you're including me, I guess that makes it a little better, right?
I think so. That's why I asked you. And that's why I plan on asking other people to be a part of it too. Random Encounters was always meant to be a group channel. So when we created it with the idea that no one person is going to run it. We all still have our other names.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, it's smart. Get it random.
And because of that, again, been doing this for 9.5 years now. Not quite.
Yeah.
9 and a third years.
Oh, but who's counting, right?
Right. Dopey's telling you not to be so full of yourself. Or is he telling me that? He could be telling you that. No, he's telling you. Yeah. Don't be so full of yourself, Tech.
No. And I meant it that it's better for me to enjoy the podcast because I'm in it. I didn't mean that I made the podcast better. So I apologize. Let me clear that one up.
No, you're good. But yeah, so that's one thing is it's oftentimes actually considered more or less fairly rude to advertise yourself on Twitch and someone else's channel, right?
Yeah, right.
So one of the things that
without permission.
Right. So I made sure to never say, "Oh yeah, I am Random Encounters." For 9.5 years, I've been doing Random Encounters, but I've also been in these other chat rooms as Valendro. Everybody in those communities knows me as Valendro, and some of them know that Valendro streams on Random Encounters, some of them don't. It's not something that I go in and say, "Oh, hey, by the way, I do this thing, make sure you follow." No, I mean...
I gotcha. So you keep it separate.
So I do still keep it separate, and I haven't just, abandoned one to move to the other because everyone knows me on that other name. So
yeah, I got
while I am Random Encounters, I am still Valendro as well, and Valendro is the one that's got a reputation in these places. So
right, everybody knows who Val is.
Right.
At least I do. I know who you are. Kinda.
I have an entire bar in Japan that knows who I am. So I'm happy.
That is so cool. I would love to go just to visit for a minute. I don't know if I could live there, but boy, I'd go over there and visit.
It was super nice. Necro just came back, and he's in a state of depression over that. And Wish, Monday is his last day, but he spent his last day at the bar tonight, and tomorrow, which for us is in like 12 hours, he flies back from his visit to Japan. So
dang, he stayed a long time.
Well, not really. He stayed for 2 weeks, but him and Necro kind of lined up their trips. They had like a week and a half together in Japan. They both took 2 weeks.
Okay.
But yeah, so...
would you say something about Necro, though? How's he doing? What's going on?
No, he's doing good. He's just really missing Japan and wishes he didn't have to come back. And Wish is about to begin experiencing that here in like a day and a half. He's going to feel real bad that he's had to leave and go back home. It really is nice there. And not just in Japan, but every time I've gone to Asia. Singapore, Taiwan. Every time I go, I always get so sad coming back because of how nice things are there, how convenient things are there, and just overall how easy and friendly everything is. So,
and I think that reputation goes, to what everybody thinks about Japan. You know what I mean?
Right.
At least the way I look at it.
And like I said, it's not just Japan. It's like most of major modern Asia. I'm told Korea is the same way. That's one place I haven't had a chance to go yet.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Yep. Take me with you.
Sure. Come on.
Get somebody to babysit my kids and let's go.
That works. Dopey, are you free to babysit?
Dopey's a good babysitter.
I mean,
take him to the park and play Pokemon Go.
Unless Dopey's coming with us.
I
don't know who all's going. We're gonna organize a field trip. Random Encounters field trip, everybody. Sign up now.
That's right.
Sure, why not?
I love it.
Every place. He says he's done babysitting.
Yeah.
Every place that I've gone over there, like I said, it's a major metropolitan area because there's a lot of still rural places and things like that. But yeah, every major metropolitan place I've been to has a couple of key things in common. First off, the convenience of everything. They have to serve so many people, and it's a service industry. They pride themselves in how well they serve people, and so everything is super fast, super convenient, super easy, super hassle free. And if anything is wrong, they're the first ones to apologize, not accuse you of doing the wrong thing. It's a Karen's paradise over there.
Gotcha.
It's a place where
like
Karens don't need to exist because they're already getting the level of service they would scream at for over here.
Oh, see. Gotcha.
But then the other thing is that everybody there
You're going to Denmark, Dopey? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. The thing is what?
No, good on you, Dopey. That's cool. Denmark, I would love to visit Europe eventually, but I'm having too much fun in Asia right now.
All right.
But no, the other thing is they're all used to that mega city lifestyle, and in that culture of respect, they know that the best way to respect someone else is to just avoid you and give you your space, your moment. So they don't answer phone calls on the train. They don't bother you and talk to you. Oh, hey, do you know how to do this? Oh, hey, can you help me with this? Unless there's like a legitimate emergency, there's, train station people they can go to and ask for directions. There's people in every business that they can go to and say, oh, hey, can you help me with this? They are going to leave you the fuck alone.
I like that.
Yeah. So it's also super respectful and super
non-invasive.
Yeah, non-invasive in that regard as well. So yeah.
I definitely like that. Yeah, they don't have that
not
here.
In the language. No, they don't. People here are typically assholes.
Yeah.
Individual people, as you get to know them, are good. But people on a whole, people in a general demographic are assholes. They don't care about you. They're going to do their thing because it's what they want to do. It's a very self-centric as opposed to public-centric viewpoint.
Yeah.
And we
I
just don't have the convenience of their convenience stores. It just doesn't. Let alone,
Nope.
Oh my God, useful public transportation.
Yeah.
I would kill for useful public transportation.
Yeah, it's not the best, is it? Here.
It's literally the worst. I saw better public transportation when I went to a third world country.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but here it's like, and probably everywhere, it's like ran by your local utility company.
Yeah, it's all ran by some local company, whether it's utilities or not. It's all locally sourced.
Yeah. Our utility company is like the dang government, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've gotten into that. They control a lot.
They do.
But we got to do what we got to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unfortunately, what we have to do is not use that because it's really inaccessible.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I've been on the local bus.
Yeah, you don't want to rush for that anytime soon.
Yeah, it's like $1.50, right?
Last I knew, I don't know if that's gone up or not. But also, it's very limiting as to how often the bus shows up and where all it goes. It's a very limited. Yeah, you have to get the map out, you have to follow it, and you're lucky if there's one train every 30 to 45 minutes.
Dang.
Whereas over
That's
there,
crazy,
you literally get a train every 3 minutes.
I wonder what the difference is.
That they heavily invest in public transportation, and because of that, people use public transportation. Here, they don't invest in it, so people aren't using it, and because of that, they don't have the money to invest in it and make it better. But at the same time, even if people were using it, they wouldn't make it better. A big thing is the cars. Here, everybody has a car just about. And over there, almost nobody has a car. Everybody uses public transit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it makes sense.
the two different lifestyles, there's like it would take an entire overhaul to bring that here.
Gotcha.
And same with a lot of things. Like convenience stores, their convenience stores are super awesome and they've got so much stuff and it's so good. And they literally will have like an entire home cooked meal sitting there in the cooler that you bring up. They will microwave it for you while they check you out and make you a latte and slap that all down in front of you on your way out the door.
That sounds great.
It is.
I'm like, I want my little pizza bagels. Hey, get them for me.
I got it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, it really is. The one thing, though, because I know you and, like Dopey said, he's going to Denmark, not Japan. You guys are, green friendly. That's still majorly illegal in Japan and the rest of Asia. In fact, chewing gum is illegal in most of Asia.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's like it's not illegal. Chewing gum outside is a misdemeanor. Like it's a finable offense in like Singapore because people were just spitting it out wherever.
Well, right.
Yeah, so chewing gum.
There's too many
like,
people.
Right, so chewing gum is like a finable offense.
As long as it makes sense for that to be a thing,
right.
I'm totally cool with that. If that's just to control us somehow, I would be like, what? No, chewing my damn gum.
And like they still sell chewing gum. You can go home and chew some gum, or go to work and chew some gum. I just don't want you chewing gum on the side of the street and spitting it out somewhere.
No public chewing.
Right.
Understood. Well, you can't do the herbage thing and drive vehicles and stuff like that. And you still got to kind of do it at your own home thing. So it's kind of the same.
Well, yeah, but it's legal to buy and legal to over there. If they catch you with it, you're going to freaking jail.
Yeah,
doesn't matter how small it is.
Because it's just a plant. It's not like we manufactured it.
Right. You know? No, and
it's sad.
Weed, yeah. Other things.
Right.
But,
no.
And yeah, weed has a lot of beneficial effects that I wish they could extract without the whole getting high thing. But I know that's something.
They kind of do.
Yeah, they kind of do. They kind of do. They've got supplements and stuff, but it's not the same. Like.
Yeah. It's probably not as potent.
Yeah, I think there's a balance effect that goes with that.
Tea, though. I hear that tea is one way to do it without actually getting these really
interesting
hard effects.
Because it does have a lot of benefits as far as stress and mental health and things like that. It does. And even for medicinal use for pain and cancer, things like certain forms of epilepsy and things like that. It is very beneficial. It is. And like you said, it is something that is natural. It's not something that was...
Well, for someone to say that, you can't own this flower.
Right.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Exactly.
I can understand if someone's manufacturing it, changing it, manipulating it, and it becomes dangerous. Then yeah. But it's not. It's a fucking plant.
Chocolate versus cocaine.
Absolutely. Chocolate's probably not the best for you.
No, probably not.
But it's better than cocaine is for you.
Correct.
Just putting it out there.
Well, no, I mean they both come from the same plant.
Yeah, so it's just an extraction.
And extraction, how it's produced.
Right. Kind of gets rid of all of that. I see what you're saying.
So yeah, no, there's definitely a difference in it. 100%. But
good call.
Yeah, no. So that's definitely one thing I know that you guys would not enjoy about it.
It's a bummer. We'd go over there and change their ways.
I really don't think so. They're pretty set in stone on that one. That doesn't stop people. It is still out there. It's just very low key and very minimal at best. Despite that, tobacco is huge. Go figure.
That's why, probably.
Like they've got hookah houses that just go smoke tobacco out of hookahs.
Yeah.
The alcohol is big out there. Everybody goes and drinks. It's something you do as a pastime with your friends or even your work colleagues. Hey, congratulations on getting the whatever account. Let's go have some drinks. Oh, hey, it's Thursday. Let's go have some drinks. You know, it's just something people do.
That's not gonna. Right. And when there's so much money already involved, and it's almost like a traditional thing you just do, you throw in some outside source that could disrupt that, it'd be bad. So we just keep it illegal, and we don't have to look it up.
And this is something that is hilarious, and I can't find the photo. I don't know if I have it on my Facebook or someplace else. I'm gonna have to look and see. But when I was in Hong Kong, you know, here in the States, they've got those billboards, don't drink and drive, and, you know, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
In Hong Kong, they've got signs plastered up above their freeway tunnels. Like, don't do drugs and drive. Boy,
okay.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah. Wow. Straight up just said don't do drugs.
Yeah, don't do drugs and drive.
Yeah. You don't really want to.
Neighborhood watch there has other priorities. Don't do drugs and drive. Yeah, Hong Kong is a little bit more vehicle friendly. Like Japan, not a lot of people have cars. There are a lot of cars on the street, but they're usually a certain demographic that has them. There's not a ton of them. Taiwan, there's a couple cars, but it's still mostly public transportation. A lot of mopeds. Mopeds are super big over there.
Yeah, they can fit between things.
Right. Same with Singapore. There's a decent amount of traffic. A lot of it's like delivery trucks and stuff. There's a ton of mopeds, but the majority of people all use public transportation.
And all play Pokemon Go, from what I understand. It's really big in Singapore.
Oh yeah, it's huge. I mean, it's
like
still huge
like
in Japan, not like as big as it is in Singapore, but it's pretty big overall. Pokemon Go is just something people can literally do. And because of how densely populated it is, both with people and with places, there's a Pokestop every 3 feet and a gym every 25 feet. Like the game is packed, and so as opposed to here, where you got to again drive 5 miles away to find something to spin.
It is true. Yeah, I was watching because the top Pokemon Go player, the one that has like the most experience points or whatever, he lives in Singapore, and he's got it down pat, like a driving route to take care of like all the gyms and do all the Pokestops and to do the thing. But everybody, you get very short amount of time in gyms.
Yeah, this is true.
Someone needs a noise suppressor. Who?
I was ripping open the Welch's snack.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
But no, he's really good, and he just drives around and doesn't. Yeah. I've never, been the top of the line Pokemon Go player, but the wife and I used to drive around downtown to get all those Pokestops over and over again. I liked it.
Right. My mic's supposed to have one built in.
Well, it technically doesn't key up unless you're making a certain amount of noise.
Right.
So you're just hitting that level, whatever that level is.
I guess.
But
apparently they can hear my fan too. That's not a PC fan. That is a room fan because it's so freaking hot in here. It's 80 degrees in my apartment right now. My apartment turned off the air conditioning for the season because it started getting colder.
They have control over that?
They do. They control whether it's AC or heat or fan.
Damn.
So they've taken out the AC And so right now it's only fan. They haven't turned the heat on yet.
Hmm.
Yeah, no, I like a normal, like 80 degrees outside is nice. 80 degrees in a stagnant apartment is not nice. Uh, so I've
Yeah.
got two fans running to try and keep me cooled off. And I did have the window open, but for the podcast, to lessen the noise, I've got the window shut.
Oh.
Um,
No, open the window. I want to hear the outside.
no, you don't.
No, you don't.
um,
That's all right.
but
It's
yeah,
all good.
so
Don't worry about it. The fan, I mean, you got to stay cool. I mean, uh, I can hear it occasionally, but I ain't worried about that.
yeah, I'll see
Um,
what I can do about getting an external pop filter. And technically, I do have another mic. Well, I don't know if I can use that though. I was
no.
actually looking at mics the other day, but I didn't get one.
Mm-hmm.
This one I didn't think was still too bad yet. But yeah, I'll see what I can do to try and find some kind of a pop filter or something for that.
So is the mic like on your desk there, away from you? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a little bit away from me. It's actually sitting about 3 feet away from me right now.
Just adding a filter in OBS. Yeah, but he may have to get closer to the mic.
Uh,
But you're right, though.
yeah, and I can move the mic closer. I've got it set back because
You're good now.
it's
I mean,
got a good. I mean, the mic has a good range. It's a Yeti Snowball, is what it is.
gotcha.
Um,
I got to get really close to my mic. Like,
yeah,
can you hear me?
and it sounds good. It does. I've been wanting to get one of those really good shotgun boom mics, but
Yeah.
also, I mean, from everything I've seen on Twitch and YouTube, the people who are really popular are the ones who have their face covered by the microphone, and I just let my face hang out there. That's my problem. People can see me. I need to put a microphone in front of my face, and then I'll become popular.
That's it. That's all it takes is a mic in front of you. But yeah. I don't, so the setting, the mic don't make the difference?
Yeah, he's talking about going in settings and adding filters.
Gotcha.
That's
So the
something I
setting may
will
make
have
it to where you'll have to get closer, like I said, though.
Right.
We start messing with that, you'll have to move your mic.
Yeah, there's audio filters as an option, but I don't. 3-band equalizers, compressors,
And
expanders,
the
gains.
compressor.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something I'm gonna have to mess with because there's a lot
Lower
of
the
options.
gains.
It looks like in there.
Yeah. It's fun. It's super fun. You just press buttons, you see what happens.
That's
If
pretty much it. Yeah.
if it works, it works. If it doesn't, you just keep pressing buttons.
Yeah.
That's how we roll. I'm sorry. Let me actually check out my filters. So I have a gain on it,
I
and I
think
have
that's all I needed to do. I think we're actually pretty good right there.
is it?
How's that sound, Dopey?
I don't hear a fan at the moment.
Yeah, but can you hear me still fine? No, I mean you're good, Dopey. I appreciate the help because I do want it to sound good. I do.
All right. So grab
I super appreciate
your
it.
bag of fruit snacks.
Yeah, like I'm seeing absolutely zero spike on the mic unless I say something. So
Perfect.
awesome.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank
what
you
else?
so much. I super appreciate that. I really do.
Yep. Just you hit the delete button. You right click the audio.
Right click the audio, just delete.
Remove
audio.
And then
But
you
then
fixed it.
then you still have to see me. Well, on a normal stream. This is our audio friendly podcast.
Yes, yes. It is a friendly one.
It's friendly.
Friendly starts with an F.
And audio happens.
Yep, you got me. Audio happens. It's supposed to. Never mind. I don't know. I definitely didn't know what to expect this morning. I didn't think about too much before hopping into your podcast here, and I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the news. But I don't know if we want to go down that route. A lot of bad stuff, but there's some good stuff out there. I did watch the Republican debate, whether we. But it was interesting because the one before it was like a shit show, and it was funny to watch. So I'm like, oh shit, let me see what this one's like. Well, then they said something in the beginning. You know what they said? They said, for anyone who lashes out and takes other people's time when asking questions, they will get less questions asked. So they were holding their own for the most part of not lashing out at each other and letting the other person get their time, because otherwise they weren't going to get any time. And I was like, that's the way it should be, because this is a debate, not a freaking fist fight. Like, get out of each other's faces
Yeah,
and use your words
I get that. That's
like intelligent people.
right. That's a pretty good thing to add in. That's a pretty good caveat. Yeah.
No matter if it was a Democratic debate or a Republican, like
Right.
I mean, otherwise it's not a debate. It's just stupid. You might as well go watch like an episode of something that's.
Yeah, you're completely right. That's I like
Instead
that.
of watching that. You got the 5-inch heels. That was funny. So there was a little stab here and there. Okay, a tiny little stabs that didn't get anybody fully in trouble.
Okay.
And one of those was talking about, because there's one lady that, and I forgot her name already. That's how much I pay attention. And she's running for president on the Republican side. And one of the other candidates were saying, "Do you want? Is this what you want? Oh my gosh, a Dick Cheney in 3-inch heels. Is this what you guys want?" That's what the guy said about the woman running. And later, when she got her time to speak, which, by the way, she didn't respond or do anything.
Okay.
She was,
okay.
but when she had time to speak, the first thing she said was, "Well, just say," or she's like, "As a matter of fact, they're 5-inch heels." And then she went in to answer whatever question it was, and I was like, "Damn, that's funny." These little stabs.
Nice. That's nice.
Yeah, thanks, Dopey. I almost lost it. I was like, "What was that guy's name?" Oh yeah, Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney in 3-inch heels. I was like, "Damn, that's a stab right there."
That is. That's funny. That's
But,
good. And just that response. Well, actually, they're 5-inch.
5-inch heels, and
Nice.
so like again, I'm not watching it because I want to pick one of them. I'm watching it because it's hilarious, because they are literally talking about shit, and they talk shit on each other usually,
Right.
so they can look like the better person.
Right.
They all look like shit.
Well,
I hate to say it, but I mean,
no.
but I couldn't tell you who looks better than the other one. It seems to be quite across the board.
Yeah.
Of like,
that's...
but I have no idea. I don't know much about these people that are running. I think Trump's running. I don't know. I'm not really in it.
He definitely announced his candidacy for sure.
Yeah.
But whether he's still able to run or not, I don't know. He's
True.
still going to court, still under conviction.
Well, one of the candidates said that last night, saying we don't need a president who's going to be going through court cases in the first year and a half of being president.
Well, and that's the whole thing.
We need someone who can focus on the country. And I was like, that's kind of a good point. He's going to have to focus also on other things. So.
Yeah, because his, the trial, I don't know if it's officially started yet or starting. I think it's starting in like March. Trying to push it for like June or July of next year, and the judge is like, no, we're doing it in March or something like that. So it's really early next year for the federal case, the January 20th incitement case.
January 6th?
Yeah, it's just January 20th.
No, you got it.
20th is
my dad's birthday, I think.
January 20th. No, I think the 20th was the inauguration, and the 6th was just counting the ballots of the House.
The 6th was the insurrection itself.
Yeah, that's when the insurrection happened. I mean, as far as what was happening to cause the insurrection, I think that was when they were ratifying the votes.
Gotcha. And yeah, that makes sense too. Trying to push it as close to the election as possible.
Right. They're trying to get it in there as close as possible.
Yeah, just to manipulate it,
Yeah,
right?
they're trying to push it back so that he can get elected and be brought in before that happens. And the judge is like, nope, we're pushing it forward as quick as we can.
Yeah.
But he's gone through other things. He's still got the trial ongoing in Florida or Georgia,
Oh yeah. That's still
and he was convicted under several charges in New York. But those are civil cases based on financial fraud.
yeah.
So that would actually bar him from the presidency because they're not federal offenses.
Gotcha. Nah, okay.
The
Smart.
the
Clever.
one that's going to bar him is the one for January 6th insurrection.
Yeah. I see. I didn't know if they were still pushing any of that because I know they over time have caught a whole bunch of people and prosecuted them, did all that stuff, but I didn't know.
Yeah, he does. He has to disperse his business. He's not allowed to do business in the state of New York at all.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, that's just crazy talk. Yeah, but this is a friendly podcast, and I don't want to get too political,
Right.
but it's all good. But did you know on Friday there's a thing? It's called Free Fries Friday. Yeah.
Really?
You get a free medium fries with only $1 minimum purchase. Yeah, it's only in the McDonald's app, of course. But
only $1?
yeah, you can make it a Friday with a friend. Make it happen.
Make it up. There you go. You've heard it here first. Hashtag McDonald's, please sponsor us.
I like McFlurries too. I'm gonna order one. I'll be right back.
And he actually, oh no, he actually like.
I was going, but I was like, nah, I can't leave you here like that. Does sound good though. Give me one of them Oreo ones, and I'm like, hey, could you sprinkle some M&Ms on there too? Can you do that for me?
I mean, why not?
Yeah, they charge 50 cents, but
Oh, well, see, there you go.
yeah.
And you gotta upcharge for everything nowadays. I'm sorry, you want that actually wrapped up to go? That's another 35 cents.
Yeah. You say they got rid of the spoon for them? Like, what do you mean?
That plastic spoon that they hook into the machine that stirs it?
Yeah, it was like, how did they get around doing that? Because you have to hook that other end to a machine.
I mean,
To
they
stir
probably
it.
just have a machine that stirs it and now give you a normal spoon.
That seems crazy.
That would, I mean, in all honesty, that would make sense other than paying for spoons every time you need to mix a.
This is true. So cost effective.
They were
Just
very big
sanitization.
spoons. I'm pretty sure they're like 8 times the cost of a normal plastic spoon.
Yeah, perhaps so. With the deformity it has.
You mean like the size it is?
Well, so like
an
it has a
inch
hollow.
thick. Yeah.
Yeah, it has a hollow inside. Yeah,
So
and you know about it.
Yeah.
You clip to the machine and stir. I just feel like on a sanitization situation, like hygienic, using the same tool in everybody's ice cream would just be. But I guess cost effective. It would make sense. You just start using that tool.
I
like
mean, they
Brahms
just,
does.
as you say, they just wash it like any other place that makes milkshakes.
Yeah. Yeah. I just looked at it though, like, well, this is cool. You know, nobody has to touch anything.
Well,
You
that's
just
your
clip the
problem.
spoon.
Don't look at it. Just order.
No, I want me an Oreo one. I really am gonna go and get that.
When the podcast's over, you're going to McDonald's.
I'm going, dude. Yeah. We're talking about it. I'm doing it. And then next Friday, you're coming with me. We're getting a free fries Friday.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
And I hope they're still doing Pokemon.
For your fries?
No, like for the Happy Meals. You can Yeah. For the fries. You gotta throw a Pokeball at the medium fry. Get in. No, the
You know, they after car keys, I think French fries is the next evolution of Pokemon.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You just blew my mind.
It'd be like Shangula, but fries instead of seaweed or whatever the hell it is.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hamburglar.
It'd just be
Whatever happened.
a box, and these fries just come out. What?
That sounds like Frylock.
It does. That's kind of where I was going with that. Just no face on the front. Just the
No
fries.
flipping.
Pop, 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 pop.
Frylock.
Like an angry octopus. What? Hey, demonic pretty.
All the flat earthers were
We're
breaking the firmament on the 16th. Yeah. They are. They aren't. They will.
I need to actually look up.
You do. Well, in the meantime, if at all possible, I just need to step away for just a moment. I can use the restroom real quick. Is that possible?
That's possible.
All right. I don't want to interrupt nothing.
Interrupt? No, you're half the show.
I'm stopping everything.
Yeah, you are.
I'm interrupting. I
That's fine.
apologize. Let me just put it out there
You're good.
that this guy's got to pee. Oh, is that too much? I just said too. All right. Be right back.
No, that's okay. I've got an audio clip here. I'll play. Oh yeah, it's SpaceX. Yeah. I've been wondering when they were going to do that. I hadn't heard anything on it recently, but what do I got to say? Yeah, the recent crashes, recent explosions of it. Well, the sound alerts all went at the same time. You should still be able to hear the sound alerts. Did you not hear either of those? Hey! Somebody liked something somewhere.
All right. Yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to. I don't know what we're talking about. But you know what sucks?
Sometimes.
Is when everyone uses the soap, but no one refills the fucking soap. I have to refill the damn soap. Every time. Never fails. I'm like, have you guys not been washing your hands? Like, what has happened?
So
Like, every time I use it, it's good. And then all of a sudden, there's nothing. And I'm like,
but the bot link is up. Doesn't make any sense.
Happens like every freaking. Probably once or twice a month. Maybe 3 times.
Sure.
Anyway, what are we talking about?
Apparently, because of how I set up the desktop audio, the sound alerts now are not going on.
Well, throw in your like reset the browser and
Well, no, I can hear them, but they can't. Now I'm wondering if they have double audio on
the. Good question. But there's no sound alerts.
Yeah,
this is so sad. What are we gonna do? But yeah, Dopey, hey, SpaceX. I'm excited.
Set that on its own channel. Hold on, let me see if I can set that on its own.
I like what they're doing with SpaceX.
They're doing some interesting things, that's for sure.
I say, like, they weren't really able to do a whole lot back in the day because it wasn't open to commercial. Like, you had to get approval. So, like, now it's definitely commercial. Like, you can pay to go to space, but you don't have to go through NASA to do it. It's interesting stuff.
Okay, let's try that. So okay, so let me know if you can hear this now.
I should go through and clip your shit then. That sounded weird. You know what? That
Did
was never
anybody
said.
hear that? That's I'm gonna take that as a yes.
So
Oh.
no. I mean, it was specifically it was Tech talking about clipping my shit. So if you heard
Ew.
Tech talking about clipping my shit,
Yeah. That is the clip of the shit right there. Oh man. Yeah, that sucks about the sound alerts. We gotta get that going.
and it's still popping up separate from desktop.
So like I've had the issues before. It
Well,
happens occasionally.
they separated out. Oh, yeah, it worked. Okay, good. Okay, so then we can do that. We can go ahead and do that. We can set the bot link up. They have two different audio bots.
Oh.
And so we can have, but then I just don't hear the audio triggers. So let's try this. And do some applause.
Hello, hello there, Viking J. How you doing today, Jay?
Hey, Viking J.
We're not doing a whole lot at the moment. Val's doing tech support.
Yeah, no, it's just a podcast. We're just chatting. I'm doing the tech support. Wow.
Oh, okay. Well then I'll just keep talking then. Yeah. I don't know what to talk about. Let's see. Uh, having kids suck. It's fun, but it sucks. Yeah. I got 2 kids myself, and that's a pain in the butt. Luckily, though, the wife kind of takes a good load off of it. She's attentive.
That is good.
Yeah. When you work all the time, it's just... and they're homeschooled, so it's not something that I can like work full time and be able to take care of everything like that. So luckily she's around. And that's not good, getting sick.
All right.
Am I gonna have to? I mean, are the sound alerts working? Is everybody over here?
They should be working now. Yeah. I've set
Yeah.
them all up as individual audio tracks instead of running through the
Oh.
desktop audio link.
Yeah.
So desktop
There's
is silent.
no T-Rex roar though.
No, there isn't. And now that I've set them up as separate audio tracks, I don't hear them go through.
Oh, so the T-Rex roar would do nothing.
It would do nothing to me. It would piss off
Well,
the
that
audience.
defeats the purpose. Yeah, I want to definitely get you back for all of the times your T-Rexes bit me.
I mean,
But you were
have any,
do it.
I just say I don't have any loud audio cues like that to begin with.
No, just Nani.
Yeah.
That's scary in itself.
Nani?
Yeah, out of nowhere, it's just Nani, and I'm like, wait, why would you do that to me? Yeah, stuck at home all the time. You miss working? Well, yeah, that feeling is kind of there, right? And then after like 2 weeks of working again, you're like, fuck. Excuse my language, but yeah, you're like, dang it, I need to go back to being at home. I miss watching my shows. Yeah. But Jay, I work from home, so I'm always here. This is kind of sucks sometimes. And like I want to look at different walls, but nope.
Yeah, I wanna. I know how you feel. I wanna not be behind these
Oh, I gotcha, Jay.
ones. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Um,
I could see that though, being like, yeah, I miss being out there. But I hope you're taken care of and take care of yourself as well.
it's been a fight for him, but he's doing what he can for sure.
Gotcha. Good deal. And the other goal, that we have, right, is to get Pokemon cards from McDonald's Happy Meals because they got them. We got to get over there. Let's go.
Was that the goal?
Oh, insurance is a joke. Yeah, it's kind of a scam in a sense.
Oh, insurance is 100%.
But we can't say too much.
It's the mafia saying, "Hey, give us that protection money."
That's exactly, yeah. I mean, it makes sense though. Like on paper, if everybody contributes money and only so much percentage actually needs to use the money, sure, it makes sense. Like, but honestly, it's very ridiculous on the shit that they won't cover.
Right. It's like, okay, we've got this money here to insure you. If something happens, we've got this money here to protect you for what might happen. And then something happens, you're like, oh no, except for that.
Except for that, yeah, exactly.
We're not paying for that.
That's freaking funny, but also true. To buy a ramp to get in the house? Oh, that's silly. So they're like, yeah. I mean, I guess.
I mean, it took him forever. Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see them being like, well, we don't build things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but maybe pay for it? Like, give you the money to get a ramp? Like, I don't understand. That's silly. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's $100,000 wheelchair, but they can't get you a ramp.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just...
Okay, so right now it's not Pokemon cards.
Oh, wow. $20,000. It's not Pokemon cards anymore?
Nope.
Sad.
It is little display figures for Disney, Pixar, Marvel, and Star Wars doing that Disney 100th anniversary celebration.
Oh, okay.
You can put the little figure onto your iPad, whatever tablet you have.
Oh, cool.
Put it on a tablet device, and you get like stickers, or not sticker sheets, but like coloring sheets and word searches.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Magic cards, all you know? Yes, yeah, I like Magic. I also played some of the other card games out there. I do know how to play Pokemon, but to be honest, I just want to collect the cards. I mean, I just want the cards to give me more Pikachus.
More cards.
Yeah, I know. But I just take the kids' cards because they think they're cool for like the day, and before you know it, they're just scattered across the floor or behind the couch or whatever. So I'm like, oh, a Pokemon card. Okay, well, I'll just put that in my collection. They got too much stuff. They don't need no Pokemon cards. They don't understand what they have.
Hold on, give me literally 10 seconds. I'm still going to be talking. I'm still here.
All right, I'm gonna need
to open the door.
to start counting. I think.
Hey, had my Amazon packages delivered.
Uh-oh. Is it a Keurig?
Actually, it's
How awesome is that?
I actually do have a Keurig, but it's one of the big family sizes, and I'm not a big family person. But it's been sitting unused
for
go. A year.
Yeah, see, you made it kind of back. I think we hit like 11 seconds technically, but
I wasn't ever actually gone. I just said give me a couple seconds so I could get the door.
Yeah, something tells me that you left.
Except you're watching my camera that the viewers can't see, and you saw that I didn't actually leave.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I still have my headset with this 50-foot cord that reaches everywhere in my apartment.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see.
I was still listening to you and still talking.
Multiple lies. What? Giving proper water?
Yeah. No, they'll get blocked and get or you either need to clean them or they're just completely unusable depending on how bad it is. But mine's set unused for like a year. I haven't used it since the last holiday season making hot chocolate and stuff.
Oh.
So it's just been sitting there and building up like that weird hard water, soap scum stuff. Like I haven't been able to get rid of it.
Hmm.
And I haven't been able to like get it fully cleaned out. So
Send it to Jay.
I ended
And,
up just having to get rid of it.
Oh,
You'll
So it's
use the
gone.
hell out of it. I mean, well, it's not gone. It's sitting on my counter waiting to be gotten rid of. But
I heard
yeah,
like
it's-
vinegar or something.
Well, I used vinegar in it. The thing is, it's like super narrow, and I don't have like a dishwasher. It's so like I can't get my hand in there to actually wash any of it out because my hand is fatter than the thing.
Understood.
And
Understood.
so like I couldn't get it properly clean enough, and that's just the water tank, let alone the rest of the Keurig.
I gotcha.
So
Yeah, I'm glad you got a new one though.
well, and that's here. I didn't plan on getting a new one, right? So I went to Amazon to update other things because it's actually my birthday in less than a month, and Christmas is right around the corner.
Mhm.
And some people were asking for me to update the Amazon wish list, so I did. While I was there, I found a Keurig for like over half off, just a couple bucks. So I was like, and it because it's one of the smaller personal Keurigs, not the big family size. So
Yeah.
it was on a super sale. So I just went and grabbed it. I was like, I'll bite the bullet and get the new because my mom had literally was like, here, have some hot chocolate. Bought me like more hot chocolate. Plus I have Keurig cups and stuff left over from last year.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'll just bite the bullet and get a new personal
For a
Keurig.
early birthday present.
Kiddo's birthday on the 28th. That's cool. That's cool.
Cool.
Yeah, mine is my birthday is December 8th. So right around the corner. Just far enough away from Christmas that my parents couldn't do the double birthday, double present thing.
Just far enough.
Just far enough.
Yeah.
I should go through and
it's
clip your
true.
shit then. That sounded weird. You know what? That was never said.
You
I played down the clip. You know what? That was never said.
that was never. So I got the Keurig, and I actually got a pair of shorts because I actually needed new shorts. I've been hitting the gym, you know, as you know. I've been hitting the gym. I've been trying to eat better. I've been trying to do better at everything.
Mhm.
And so, like, the gym shorts
You're doing great.
I did have don't fit anymore. So I actually had to get new pants because my pants are starting to not fit.
Yeah.
And hopefully
need
I
a
don't.
belt.
I have a belt. My gym shorts that are not fitting. Can't belt
Oh, the
gym
shorts. I'm
yeah.
sorry. Totally missed that part.
No, you're good.
I think I talked over you.
So yeah, I went down on the gym shorts, and my regular pants are a little loose, but they're not like super loose yet. So I just cinching the belt tighter on those, and hopefully I'll get to the point where I'm finally happy with myself. I don't feel like I'm losing a lot of weight though. It's like
No, I'm sure you are. And if you're sticking with it, and you're just trying to get into the Muscle Girl bar in Japan.
I mean, I've already
What Jay
been in
said.
there. Yeah.
What Jay said.
No, I've already been in the Muscle Girl bar in Japan. I'm not trying to become a Muscle Girl.
Yeah, you are.
I would like to.
I can see it in your face.
No, I'm trying to be the guy who's in with the Muscle Girls.
Yep. Yep. You're ready to go out there and start delivering drinks to people.
No,
Get in there.
No,
You
no,
Muscle Girl.
no. I'm not trying. No, I'm trying to flirt with the Muscle Girl. I'm trying to move out there. So when I move out there, I'm in a shape where I can flirt with the Muscle Girls, and then they'll be like, "Ooh, look at that muscle guy," and I'll be like,
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you're the guy standing there in the kitty costume. Yeah, that's funny.
No, I will give the Muscle Bar credit. They are very inclusive. It is muscle girls, but they have had trans.
Got him!
It is a possibility.
That's good.
Um, but no, I'm yeah.
I think you'd be
that
good
would
as a bouncer.
oh, I mean, I probably would be. That would not pay enough for me to live in Japan. Working
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah, probably not.
I need a house with like 4 other people to pay a quarter of the rent.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they
that
don't
makes
do
sense.
that over there. They don't do that. They do family units. They don't do like group rentals like we do here.
Oh yeah, no roommates.
No, they're not big on roommates. They're not big on strangers rooming together. Uh, Also, most of their apartments are like studio or 1 bedroom apartments. So
Yeah,
no, you're good, Jay. You're good.
yeah, I'm offended.
I don't
Jay.
mind it.
Totally
Yeah.
offended.
Tech is the one who's offended for me.
Yep.
He's
Yep,
he's
I
my
am offended.
offensatron.
That's
All problems go through him. Usually they're
right.
also started by him, so that's why he gets to deal with that.
That's probably not a lie there. Probably not a lie. It's so good. So good. I assume that my family will be back probably at the noonish time period.
Yeah, that is when we usually chop these.
And
But
yeah. But what else is new, Val? You so
New.
you're changing your lifestyle. You're
I've been working on that for a minute. Yeah, I'm changing my lifestyle. Can't you tell?
Yeah, I mean, well, there's probably maybe a couple less than there were before. Right? Oh, because you ate. Oh, I see.
Right.
I got it. My bad.
Yeah.
See, I thought you were cutting back, and you're just like keeping it even. No, you don't need to do all that. You look great, Val.
Mostly
What do you?
audio friendly.
Yeah.
As I hold things up to the camera.
Yeah, it's true. Tech support GTX 670.
Cutting out when switching between screens from Minecraft to other things on desktop.
Your tech support.
I mean, yeah. Kind of. We are. I mean, that's what we do. Loses signal. It could just be because of the switchover. It could be because of the intensiveness of what you're switching from to what you're switching to. If it puts it on the back burner, yeah, you're in Minecraft, yeah. Which Minecraft in and of itself isn't that intensive. But if it's got everything else on the back burner, everything else kind of hidden and not running, then it could just be a delay in the process of switching over. Which, as a graphics card gets old, that's not uncommon. Could also be an actual issue with the monitor itself and getting that visual switched over.
Are we talking about delays?
Yeah.
Well, see. So you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, no, his visual is cutting out when he switches from Minecraft to other items on his desktop. It just goes black screen for a second, shuts off. The answer to that is just stop playing Minecraft.
I mean that would do. Are you playing in full screen? We're doing full screen Windows mode. What are we doing?
Yep,
full screen?
Full screen.
On a TV? Is this TV set to 60?
I say, first off, TVs suck on their refresh rate.
Yeah, you have to definitely check and see what it's set to on the TV. And then move on to the settings for the computer, kind of see where the problem may lie. 1080p? Yeah, but what...
1080p is just a visual quality. That has nothing to do... The refresh rate is what's going to...
Like, I don't know if you've ever done it where you move your mouse across the TV and it's like laggy as it's moving. And that's what we're talking about.
Right.
That's gotta... But I don't know if that's your issue, though, because you're saying something about a black screen.
Yeah, it's literally the screen shutting off as you switches from one program. It's not just it's from Minecraft to any other program. So,
like actual power,
um,
or the computer no longer is seeing it as a screen.
like the screen shuts off, it goes to a
Like,
black screen when it switches from Minecraft to something else for just a second.
but it fixes itself. It's like the signal shuts down. Yeah, okay. So the computer no longer reads that monitor as a monitor, and
Yeah.
then
So
finally does. It kicks in.
Yeah, I get no signal and then it turns on. So what it sounds like to me is that it's just the graphics card is old, and as you're switching over from full screen Minecraft to anything else, it's just that that switch over is causing that delay. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, it could very well be just an old card that's going.
It's a
But
GTX 670. So
but if it never does it with anything else, then it might just be specific to the fact you're playing a full screen Minecraft game, and it has something to do with that.
yeah,
But
it's only happening when you switch off Minecraft, and so that's what I'm saying. It's not even necessarily like that it's old and crapping out. It's just again
right.
because it's older, because of the power draw, because of whatever. It's just that switch over from that process to everything else that's causing an interruption in signal, but then it kicks back on. So, I mean, you just have to kind of deal with a blink in that situation.
I wonder if it has anything to do with resolution.
And I mean, it could be that it's resetting resolution.
It's, resetting that resolution. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Again, it's at that switchover, so there's something at that switchover that's causing that to trigger.
I don't know. I would just play in windowed mode if it allows you in that game. I don't know.
It does.
And then it no longer has to like take control of your
right. You can full screen the window still.
Right.
But it doesn't hijack the screen. So yeah, that is a very good, very valid point.
But you know what else is a good valid point?
Saving 20% every order on your mobile order?
You know, that is a good point as well. But that's not where I was going with it today. But if you do decide to get the McDonald's mobile app, if you do that and join the McDonald's rewards, you get your free large fry with $1 purchase. You know, if you just get something for $1, you're like, hey, I just want a couple sauces, but I'm gonna get me a fry for free or for $1.
You know,
or for free.
I gotta say, I love my fries with the barbecue sauce.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. White Castle? We're not talking about White Castle here. But I will say that the McDonald's burgers are closer to the tasting of White Castle than they've ever been before.
This is true.
Because of
White Castle in town.
Yeah. They would probably make a lot of money here.
They would. I know that.
Ooh, let's just turn the podcast off and let's open up a White Castle, my dude.
We can keep the podcast from the White Castle.
No, see, I don't know. I don't know if I can handle all that. It's just too much. No, that's a good idea. Let's do it.
Well, the problem is, I don't want to work in fast food again. B, I want to leave the country. C, we've been pushing for a White Castle down here for so long. They're just not bringing any, though. I don't know what it would take for them to bring a franchise down here.
I don't know. There is another company called Crystals. And they do the same thing.
I think they're actually owned by the same company.
Oh, wow.
I think they are the same company.
That's awesome.
The Podcastle. That's brilliant, Dopey.
That's perfect. Yep. Dopey is dopey.
Welcome to the Podcastle. So, you heard it here first, McDonald's. Either you need to get on the ball with sponsoring us, or else we're going to just open up our own White Castle. Do you
That's
want
right.
that kind of competition, McDonald's? Do you?
I don't think you do.
I don't think so.
I don't think. Mm-mm.
You know it's
Nope.
gonna blow up.
Yeah.
It's just gonna explode. People are gonna go for it.
Yeah. Can't beat it. I earn points every time I order something from McDonald's. I mean, I tell you what, I have to stick with that. But I will jump on this White Castle thing. I think
Well,
that
that's what I'm saying. Like the White Castle's on the back burner for now, but the idea is out there. So it's
I
in
need.
the ball's in McDonald's court. They need to either sponsor us, or we're switching.
But we're going to White Castle.
We're going to
Yeah,
White Castle.
we're building it up. I don't know what we're talking. But I
Yeah.
will tell you that this morning has been weird, and I am tired. I'm gonna stay awake because I don't take naps usually. But fucking tired, man.
Okay.
And I got nothing to do. So let's talk about Power Rangers. What's your favorite?
Well, the Green Ranger, definitely.
Well, why the green? Why not say the white?
Because and
Trade
I was
piece.
debating on that. Like the White Ranger, especially when he had the ninja suit, when they went to the Ninja Rangers, I mean, like with those ninja suits were awesome.
They were.
What was
great.
that, like the third series?
Yeah. Is it samurai one?
No, like
Is that
legit,
the ninja one.
Yeah, like they had
My
the
bad.
original Power Rangers, and then like half of them got replaced after the movie,
Oh yeah.
and then the new group ended up getting the ninja powers.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and so when they were ninjas, those suits just looked awesome.
Yeah.
But no, the Green Ranger, first off, came about through sorcery and black magic and was all evil and trying to and on his own.
It's true.
On his own, beat the others hands down.
What wasn't he created by what's her name? Anita or Rita? Rita.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about all that.
Jay's saying he had a crush on the pink one. Yeah.
Oh, me too. Kimberly?
See,
Mm-hmm.
I bet you can guess what I would say about that.
What? Too pink?
No, I had the crush on the yellow.
Oh, did ya? Oh, yeah. That would go without saying, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They were all good. In the movie, though, they changed the Yellow Ranger.
Well, yeah, the Yellow Ranger passed away.
Oh, really?
She was in a car accident and died. That's why her character was written out.
Bummer. I didn't know about that.
Yeah. They actually recently made a whole new movie with the original cast. And they have her, not her real life daughter, but they have a character playing her daughter. And they actually have a stunt actress playing her in the movie for like 30 seconds in costume. And her character's like killed off in the first scene within 30 seconds of the movie starting.
Gotcha.
So she actually dies
in the story. Yeah.
But yeah,
okay.
she passed away like super young in a car accident while.
Wow.
Yeah, so when they replaced people, she, of course, was one of the ones who got replaced because she passed away. But yeah, so the Green Ranger, super powerful, enough to take on the entire team by himself. He had the others; they all had their weapons, like whatever. But yeah, his doubled as a flute, so he had a flute dagger. His dagger just looked cool too.
It is cool. I mean, okay, so I see your reasoning. Green Ranger is great.
He looked, but the Dragon Sword was epic, and he even had that extra piece that the others didn't. He had the shield.
It is true.
And it was legitimately a shield. Like, it gave him special shield powers or whatever. And he was able to, like, he gave it to Jason in one episode. He's like, here, take my shield, go finish it. And, like, transferred his shield to Jason. And then Jason had, like, ultra powers all of a sudden from his stuff. So, yeah, it was just...
Jason didn't hold on to that and just keep it.
Well, I mean, he can't. It's not his. It goes back to the guy. It's over.
No, I
It's
see.
part of his powers. He could have just dispersed it, you know.
Mm,
But
yeah, I gotcha.
yeah, so the Dragon Zord was a Megazord on its own, but then could still
Mhm.
combine with the other one to make the Dragon Megazord. And then remember they had the Loch Ness one too, and so they had like the
Oh
Ultra
yeah,
Mega Zord thing tank,
yeah.
whatever.
Turbo Mega
Yeah,
Ultra.
Turbo Mega Ultra Giga Chad Zord.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that one. It's
but
true. They really
and
put some thought into
and
that one.
the Green Ranger is what started all that. Adding in a new Ranger and adding in a new Zord combination is what started all that.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
there's never been
Okay.
another as powerful. You've
Uh,
seen the Mega Battle, right?
Most likely. I don't know. I've seen quite a few mega battles
I'm
in my
talking
day.
the battle with every Super Sentai Ranger that's ever existed against every villain that's ever existed.
No, but that's awesome. Is that a comic book?
No, that's actually a video. You can find it on YouTube. It was actually an episode that aired in Japan.
Oh, which series?
You just got to look up the Super Sentai War, whatever.
Okay.
Let me see if I can
Okay.
pull that up.
Super Sentai.
Yeah, that's what they call Power Rangers. Super Sentai.
That makes sense. Yeah. I don't really know. I just watched it as a kid and then I watched the movie they came out with like in 98 or something. And
Right.
then the newer movie they came out with. All the little ones in between I didn't really watch too much.
Is this the right one?
Turbo and Samurai. I don't really know much about it. All right.
I think I found it already.
Oh, good. So what's going on with all achievements, by the way? Are they back?
He's coming back. He's coming back at the end of the year.
Okay.
As you can see, he does have an extra life right there. If he reaches his goal for extra life donations, which he still hasn't got a lot of donations yet, but if he reaches his goal, then he will come back within a week of completing his goal. He's not going to wait.
Okay.
So, anyone who can donate, awesome. If he can't donate, please share it with others because it is for Children's Miracle Network.
Awesome. Yeah.
So, this is part of it, it's not the whole thing.
Super excited. Can you post the GoFundMe?
Yeah, you've got my Discord information. Shoot me the Discord. I'll take a look at it. Oh, it's for the rant. That's a good cause. Yeah. Yeah. Send me that link. I'll take a look at it, and as long as it's something legit, which I know you, I know what's going on. I believe it. We can add that to our list of things. Yeah.
Yep, along with a double cheeseburger and a large fry. But
What
I
about
would say
the
that
Oreo McFlurry?
no. No, I'm suggesting things for you guys. The Oreo McFlurry is all on me. I gotta go get that myself. That's me. With some M&Ms on top. I'd just put one of them sprinkle M&Ms on top of it. You know what I'm saying there? And I want to try their fancy spoon. I just don't remember them taking away our spoons here. I thought we still had them.
I mean, I haven't used one in forever.
Yeah, it's been a couple months for me. I could have sworn no.
I mean, it's been a couple of years for me.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
All right, Tech, here I'm sending you.
You're sending me stuff?
Sending you YouTube.
Aw, it's so nice. Christmas, and you're sending me things.
It is.
Yep.
It's Christmas, and I'm sending you a YouTube video.
Super Sentai Great Legend War.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm seeing it, and it's 5 minutes long.
Yeah, no. You can fast forward about a minute.
There we go. Whoa.
Yeah, so go back, Go back to
That's
like
a
the first.
lot of ranger powers.
Yeah. It's literally every ranger that's ever existed. Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen any of like the originals.
They're in there. You'll see them in the fight if you actually play it. Like I saw Green Ranger in there when I was going through to make sure it was the right video.
Oh, okay. Well, they're probably around. They just don't want those to steal the thunder from the rest.
Well, the whole thing is it's the
There's-
one team getting beat and then all the others showing up. See,
Oh.
there's the Green Ranger. There's second generation Yellow Ranger. There's first generation Yellow Ranger.
It is like a Lord of the Rings battle of Power Rangers and what are they called? Dummies?
That's Roy's
Uh,
job, Jay. That's Roy's not here at the moment. Timmy's not here either, though.
He's
Yeah.
gonna stab.
So yeah, like take the time to actually kind of
I still gotta go.
watch. Yeah. You still like fast forwarding through most of it, but yeah, no, you're getting like the gist of it. Like as soon as that triangle shows up and there's like all of them, it's when it's just epic fight time.
They're probably the strongest enemies we've ever faced.
Yeah, they're like, oh no, an entire armada.
This tree will save us.
Yeah,
Hide behind this tree.
quickly. They can't scan us when we're behind a tree. They don't know we're here.
Somebody who will fight with us. Say.
No, you're good. Like, yeah, no, it's just. I mean, it was like the biggest crossover that's ever happened. It's like you're the very first Super Sentai. Yes, I am. It's like the OG jumps out, and then other people, and then more people, and then more.
You said OG?
Yeah, the red one with the bug eyes is the very first like Sentai Ranger.
Oh, is that what they claim?
That's what
I've
it
never
just said.
heard of that.
Well, like it all kind of originated in Japan before it ever came to us. Then we got the Power
Right.
Rangers.
Yeah, I just look at Zordon as like one of the powerful ones for.
Well, he is,
From
but
the-
he's in like another dimension.
Oh, I see. All right, destroy.
Yeah, they like you can see all the different series in there. Some of them get like specific kind of not really close-ups, but like specific in-camera angles. So you
Oh,
can
yeah.
see like this person was definitely there, and this person was definitely there.
Who are they? Why don't they just come in and just fix everything?
I mean, they're helping fix everything.
Wow. What are they? What are they called? They're I used to, it's not Gumbies.
What? Oh, putties?
Putties. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they finally fix them to where they just don't have to hit a button and they go away?
The button was on like the second version. The first version didn't even have that.
Oh, I could have sworn that was all original series stuff.
No,
With the
like they got the button when they became the Zed putties and got the big Z on their chest. Because
Ah.
remember, the first ones they could just beat up and then they would break apart. The second ones they could beat up and nothing would happen unless they hit the button. They had to hit the button to defeat
You
it.
gotta hit the button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Understood.
So when the Zen putties first came out, they're like, "Oh no, we're getting beat by putties. How do we stop them?" Oh, big button right on the front of the chest. Right.
That's right. Just hit the big button. All right. So, I turn this down a little bit here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's freaking awesome. I didn't know that
there's
existed.
more to it, I think, than just that too, but that's like the majority of it.
I gotcha. Yeah. So you're eating up your pizza stuff, pizza bagels. I need to get me something to eat. You know, something from McDonald's with the McDonald's app.
That would be good. Yeah, no, the first thing I grabbed were these Pringles. I bought these. So I was like, these are going to be delicious. And so I popped these open before the start of the stream. I was like, nope, these are not delicious. And then I got the bagel bites instead. Yeah, chili cheese fries Pringles.
Yeah, you would think that'd be good.
You would think, especially with some of the other flavors they come out with. You think it wouldn't be too far off of some of the other things they do.
Exactly.
But no.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it tastes like burnt stew. Like, it tastes like burnt stew gravy.
I gotcha. I don't think I would take that.
Yeah, no. They need to be called burnt stew gravy Pringles, and that way I could properly avoid them.
Yeah, it's smart. That's super smart.
I'm not tasting any cheese, and it's not chili. It's like burnt stew meat byproduct. It's not chili.
Yeah, nothing beats homemade chili cheese fries.
Right.
This is true.
Maybe I'll make a can of chili and dip them in the chili and see how it tastes then.
Hey, you know what? That's not a bad idea.
It probably is a bad idea. It's probably going to taste like chili with burnt gravy on top.
Good point.
But I will give it a try.
Might as well.
Yeah.
You don't want to waste it if you don't have to.
Right. And so it's just, how am I going to tolerably eat this shit?
Nope, just throw it down. Just throw it in the trash.
Just give it to the dogs.
You have a dog?
I don't. My parents do. They've got two.
You sound like a stoner TikToker.
No, I'm a fat guy that cooks. There's a difference. You ever see that fat guy's reels on Facebook and YouTube where he just reacts to people cooking things? Oh, I'm gonna be a skinny man. That guy is like, that's me, but not me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Jay's seen him. Jay knows who I'm talking about. Yeah, no, he reacts to people cooking food, and it's like, oh, it's the kind of food that, oh my god, like. One of the ones was like super simple and something I would actually try, is they took a package of the King's Hawaiian rolls and slid it down the middle of the rolls lengthwise, and then put cheese, and then put the hot dogs in them, and then cooked up the hot dogs, and then poured chili and cheese on them, and then cut them along the roll slices. Had Hawaiian bun chili cheese dog sliders. Oh my god, they look so good.
You really thought about that one.
No,
that's great.
No, there are a bunch of them. They're just like, oh wow, and a lot of them come from like restaurants and stuff and things you wouldn't be able to do. That was one that you could do on your own, and I was like, oh, what? That one, and there was another one where they peeled and cored an apple. Cut the apple in half. So it was half an apple. They then fried them in a pan with caramel sauce. So they caramelized the apple.
Ooh, okay.
And then set the apple upside down so the round side was in the bottom of a muffin tin.
Oh. Okay.
So round side down, flat side up.
Okay.
and then they took and put the Grand's cinnamon rolls, like the sliced cinnamon roll. Put the cinnamon roll on top of the apple half, drizzled some more caramel on, baked it in the oven, pulled them out, flipped it upside down, pulled it, and just caramelized cinnamon roll with a caramelized baked apple on top. They then put on, while it was still hot, a fresh scoop of vanilla ice cream and drizzled some more caramel on there. And I was just like, oh my god.
Wow.
I mean, the videos this guy watches, like, his reaction is nice. Like, I'm never going to be a skinny man. My dad bod's never going away. Diabetes, take the wheel.
It's just too good.
It is.
Yeah,
it's like,
that is delicious, I assume.
I mean,
all
they
of those
look amazing. But yeah, just the videos that guy reacts to and posts just make me.
Yeah. Remove the ice cream and use the frosting, you say there, Jay. Yeah.
I mean,
Frost.
that would be okay, but they're already caramelized and have caramel drizzled on them. So I think the vanilla ice cream would just be.
Yeah, it kind of melts its way down in.
Oh yeah, but the vanilla flavor also would just offset that better than the ice cream, I think.
Gotcha. I'm all about it either way, but I'm just gonna have to settle for a an Oreo McFlurry from the McDonald's using the McDonald's app, 20% off.
Yeah,
every time.
20% off your Oreo McFlurry.
Yeah. Now I could be given
free fries.
Free fries, yeah, especially on a Friday. Friday, free fry Friday. Time money clean. Sorry, I just got a message and I'm reading it out loud. Okay. Butterfinger McFlurry, that's good too, but I don't think they got them at ours. I think they stopped the Butterfingers.
Yeah, they don't. They only have Oreo and.
Yeah. Ain't got a contract with Butterfinger no more, I guess. I don't know. Or they just didn't sell them enough.
I still haven't been able to find a place that's willing to do the apple pie McFlurry for me. That makes me upset.
You have to do it yourself, man. Yeah, buy them separate, mix them together.
Except you really can't do it all that well. Like, the whole point is they've got the mixer.
Yep. Yeah, and maybe they did change the spoons, and that's why they can't do it anymore.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I would think they'd be able to do it better with a metal mixer and no spoon.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I would say that if they don't sponsor us, then we're going to Brahms. That's right. You're going to get me a banana shake?
I thought if they weren't going to sponsor us, we were going to just build our own White Castle.
We can do that too. But I just also still want some ice cream. So we got to go to Brahms.
We can do who's stopping us from doing ice cream at White Castle?
You're right. Podcastle cream.
Mm-hmm.
That's too much. Probably wasn't good enough. I'll think it over.
The Podcastle. The podcast so good you'll cream.
Oh, geez.
There you go. Yeah.
Like the Grease song. The Chick Supreme. Sorry. I forget how it goes. Yeah. I'm all about it, but I do want some ice cream now. Here. Talked it up.
You're the one who started talking about it. You've been talking about it half the podcast.
What? Way to call me out.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to let you call me out. I'll call you back.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah, eye for an eye. That's how we live.
Sounds so bad.
It does.
I mean,
but, yeah. Oh, look. Val likes Marvel.
Oh, really? Who would have thought?
Who would have thought that?
Listen, me... Oh, wait. Audio friend.
Yeah, you got to remember it's audio friendly. It's friendly audio. In other words...
I mean, the audio is always friendly, but
we don't know what that means.
Yeah, in other words, we don't know what that means. We only know what it means in those words.
That's right. It is a new kink. That's right. Yeah, I got I got no plans. Yesterday was the anniversary. Excuse
Mhm.
my yawning. Like I said, I'm tired. But yeah, yesterday was our anniversary, and the kids were supposed to go to their grandma's, but that didn't happen. There were excuses thrown as to why they couldn't, and so we had the kids last night, which is fine. So what I did is I took everybody to go get some Chinese food because I knew the wife would want that for anniversary type stuff, and the kids, of course, whatever. Um, and we came here. See, what did we? Shoot, Strange World, I think is what we were watching.
Okay.
Yeah, and we watched about halfway through, and then my wife's like, "Hey, kids, is it okay if your dad and I go watch a different movie?" She was not, entertained,
Right.
and so we went and watched Strays in the bedroom. And I don't know if you've seen that movie yet.
Not yet. I've seen the previews for it. It looks pretty funny.
It is funny. There's a couple even fucked up parts. Excuse my language.
Yeah,
There's
no,
some messed up parts in
I
it,
definitely
and
noticed that in the trailers too.
yeah, but it is good. And Will Ferrell does a good job of like not fully showing his Will Ferrellness. If that makes sense. So you
Right.
don't. Yeah, you almost can disregard that it is Will Ferrell talking. That's how kind of good it was played.
Okay.
That's just me though, and I like Will Ferrell. So don't get me wrong.
Yeah. No, there's definitely like a certain amount of Will Ferrell that's good, and then there's a certain amount of Will Ferrell that's too much.
Yeah, yeah. Step Brothers.
Yeah, that is a big one. Yeah.
I do like him in Ricky Bobby, even though he does go a little crazy.
I mean, he goes real crazy in the beginning,
I'm
and
on
then
fire.
after that, he calms down.
I'm on fire.
Yeah. Like the on fire thing is fine, but like the cougar in the car thing is fine. But he does like as a person, like genuinely grow and like be
Yeah.
less of a dumbass.
Yeah. Ron Burgundy podcast is a thing. That is a thing. And I actually like it because he can play as Ron and
Yeah.
say whatever the fuck he wants instead of like, having to like censor himself because he is Will Ferrell.
Right.
He could just be like, "Oh no, I was playing a part. That's Ron Burgundy. That's how he looks. He's a womanizer." You know what I'm saying? Like, but anyway, yeah, we watched that and it was good. And I do suggest you taking an hour and a half of your time to watch it sometime. We can talk about it.
I want to. I haven't had the.
Yeah, we got 2 weeks. We can talk about it here in the next podcast on what you thought about it.
There we go. We can do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked it. What about you though? You seen anything new here recently?
Well, tomorrow I'm gonna try and get down to the movie theater and watch the new Marvel movie that came out the other day.
Oh, the Marvels?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's something I'd want to see in the theater.
Yeah.
It's like boom, boom,
Exactly. I've watched every Marvel movie in theaters so far. So make sure I get.
You know me. I'm a DC guy, and I skipped a lot of the Marvel movies until watching them at home, so I didn't get to experience all that.
I mean, I like DC stuff too. I definitely prefer Marvels because Marvel is what I grew up with. It's what I have fun with. But still, I grew up with like animated Batman
Hulk
and
smash.
stuff too.
Yeah. Oh,
And
so
enjoy that.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I enjoy that stuff too. But Marvel is like my big go-to. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What about the old school Hulk?
Lou Ferrigno?
Yeah. What do you think?
I mean, I give him credit for making an attempt, and Lou Ferrigno is an impressive figure.
Yeah.
I mean, his wig was fucking terrible.
Body paint and then throw the wig on top. Like, you're good. You're the Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. But no, I did end up getting a couple of the old movies they came out with. On top of the TV show.
Have you seen like the old Thor and the old Captain America?
I can't say I have actually.
Like you can just look up the images of them because I think that they were in like the old Hulk TV series from time to time. Like Captain America's shield is clearly made out of plastic. Like it's not even hidden. It's like an oversized frisbee. It's freaking terrible.
Yeah.
And Thor's just got like a metal helmet and fur. Yeah, the TV shows are dropping like flies, and they're talking about entirely redoing their design for shows. and how they're going to handle Marvel TV shows in the future.
Oh yeah.
Originally, they were just doing a model that basically made them extended movies that were then cut down. They're talking about actually making legitimate shows from now on. Yeah, there's Thor.
So did I find it? Is that what this is?
Well, you found Thor, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, like I said, I know Captain America was. Um, but yeah, he's just like got the fur trim suit and everything, like actual. But yeah, no, they're talking about actually doing series style like TV shows, like the way Netflix did Daredevil and stuff, where they actually have an overarching story and it goes for more than just 6 episodes. They're actually talking about investing in legitimate TV shows now.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I don't know if that's true or not, but
Did I find it?
yep, that was it.
Oh,
That's
that's
it
actually
right
its own thing. It's
Yeah.
a movie from 1979.
I said I couldn't remember if he got his own series or his own movie or his own something, or if it was a part of the Hulk, but it was in that same time frame.
Yeah, that's neat. He's got like a motorcycle helmet on.
Yeah, he actually drove a motorcycle. So he's got the motorcycle helmet on. He's got like
I guess he kind of does, doesn't he, in the movies?
he's got the terrible, obviously oversized frisbee for a shield. Like it looked like pop up the actual big pictures. Like I can't see. I see the one screen. Like I'm not sure exactly. You're on like IMDb or something.
It took me there, yeah. Captain America, yeah, I seen him in the motorcycle there. In a helicopter, and someone's trying to shoot him.
Yeah. Like if
He's
you
like-
actually look up the pictures
he's
of
got a
this
shield.
character on Google. Yeah, there's a
That's-
that's
It's a transparent shield,
yeah, that one
a
is.
bullseye. Like, oh,
I don't even think that's the one I was talking about. I think he did have a version that was in the Hulk show. That was
it's because it attaches to the front of the motorcycle.
it's his windshield for the motorcycle.
Yeah, it is too. That's neat. But yeah, Captain America 1979, I think is what it said. If anybody wants to look that up, that's a thing.
I think there's another version of him. I think there was a different version that was in the Hulk series or some other series.
Perhaps so. Let's go back over here. Yeah, that's probably it right there. That guy
Yeah, that's
has the wings on the helmet.
it's like giant freaking.
Spider-Man? There was.
Have you seen the 70s Japanese Spider-Man?
No, but I'm about to.
That's on YouTube. That's a video. It's a trailer on YouTube. You got to go to YouTube for that one.
Oh, I can't type today. Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Is that it right there?
19
Nicholas Hammond?
1970s. No, it's Japanese.
Oh, it's a Japanese?
Yeah. Like you want to go to YouTube and look up Japanese Spider-Man.
That looked like it?
I couldn't tell. It was hard to because it's.
Watch 1970s Spider-Man. Is Ether hilarious? Or is Ether? You know what? I'm not gonna talk. We're not talking about Ether.
You're pulling up random ass. It's on YouTube. Just go to YouTube. You have the Super Sentai open on the other page.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Wait, I need to look for Power Rangers, right?
1970s Japanese Spider-Man. It looks. I think the second video might be. Oh, that's it.
What did Stan Lee think of this when it happened?
I have absolutely no idea. He probably rolled over in the grave he didn't have yet.
Where's the zipper?
He's got like the big morph thing on his wrist. I think this is actually like. I don't think this is actually the trailer. Okay.
Who are you? An emissary from hell, Spider-Man. Wow, really? That's what they say? I get revenge for both Korea or whatever. He's going for revenge. Spider-Man's getting revenge.
Yeah, no, this is actually like part of an episode, it looks like. This is like a trailer for it.
Yeah, it's 6 minutes, but yeah, you're right. Yeah. Oh my god, a car. Hold on. Is it a Spidey car? I must go. I must go. What is this car? What is that? What? He's shooting. He kills people.
Well,
They're
no, they're
robots.
robots.
Oh. What is happening to the world when you can't trust a Spider-Man? Oh, it's funny. All right, so that's
Oh, you're looking at the thing labeled best parts, right?
yeah, yeah. It's put in a whole bunch of stuff. And look, there's like webs all over this one. Let me get you out of this web, even though I was the one who created it. Probably saved your life.
I'm waiting for it to get to like some of the stuff that they do that's like really Japanesey.
Japanesey?
Like you'll see. I mean, first off, having the big wrist thing. Trust me, it gets worse than that. I don't know how far it takes him to get it. Like I love the basically. Oh yeah, you're not far from it at all. You're real close to.
Wow.
Did you skip through it again?
I did.
Yeah, go back to the 2 minute mark and just watch it.
Well, we can't do that. I'm doing it, but we can't do that.
Yeah, no, watch what happens here.
I'm watching. That was very Power Ranger-like.
You have no idea.
The whole thing is Power Ranger.
Spider-Man has a Megan sword.
Are you telling me they've been doing the same thing since 1978?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, Spider-Man has a
All right,
Megan
people
sword.
got to look this up. 1978 Japanese Spider-Man. Literally is a mixture of Spider-Man and Power Rangers. It's a thing. Oh my gosh, and it's like the sword, and it blows up.
Like, even the transformation, even him putting on the suit. It's like he pushes a button on his wrist morpher and the suit flies out at him. He's fighting a floating.
Wow.
The webs come out of the morpher.
Does it?
I mean, it just did.
Yeah, I couldn't tell. It just happened so quick.
Like, he took a Power Ranger stance, grabbed the morpher, and shot out. Yeah, no, it's...
That is so good.
There's a scene, because I watched the actual, like, there's a trailer that they had made for it. I don't know what's included in the special parts or what isn't, but one of the scenes of the trailer, he jumps up and he's got, like, 2 Uzis and just unloads on people.
Oh, just...
I'm like, that's not Spider-Man!
Nope. Nope. But that is great, because, like, even his car and all that, like...
No, every bit of it, yeah.
I never knew he had a car. His own Spidey car.
According to Google, Stanley was a fan and had it put on TV. I mean, I know it went out on TV in Japan.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I don't know.
That is something else.
So there's
Um,
there's some interesting things.
I'm gonna have to remember this. I had no idea that this existed.
Dude, the Marvels, the black hole of Marvel content goes forever.
Mm-hmm.
It's nuts. Um,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
yeah, with that note, we are actually getting close to that noon point, so we are going to go ahead and end the podcast here.
I see how it is. You don't like me anymore, and you're getting rid of me.
I mean, I keep going for another couple of hours, but you've got family coming home soon.
Oh, now you're just gonna blame it all on me.
No, I'm blaming it on your family. Shh.
Oh.
Oh,
No, it's true. It's true.
yeah, no, I'm just like you. When we set this up, we had strict time frames to run everything, so just trying to
Yeah.
keep in line with those time frames.
Yeah, no, you're doing great, and sorry for the late start today. But I would probably assume that it's gonna be, after 9 every time because they don't actually are leaving till that.
Yeah, no,
Um,
and like I said, the start time is 9-ish because we know they leave around 9. So
Yeah.
as soon as after that, so 9:20, 9:30, 9:45, sometime
if,
between 9 and 10, when available.
Yes. Yeah, I'm down for that. I'm down for that. And so that means that everybody here needs to remember in the next couple weeks. So we'll be back doing it at between 9 and 10 Central Time. But Val, I appreciate you letting me be on your channel.
Yeah, no
I feel
problem.
privileged.
I'm
I
happy
really
to
do.
have you.
Yeah.
Always fun hanging out.
Yeah.
And
Oh, what we need is like a jingle though.
I don't.
Yep. It's
I,
Valentech doo doo. No, just kidding. That's all I got. All right, I'll record it. I'll send it to you. We'll use it.
All right, yeah, you workshop that. Let me know what you come up with. Until then, remember, as we share this podcast out, hashtag McDonald's sponsor us.
This is true. Yeah. Otherwise, White Castle.
Yeah, otherwise, we're turning shit. We're jumping ship, going with another brain completely. No.
Right.
Hashtag McDonald's sponsor us. Get your 20% off in the app today. Go get a McFlurry, apparently.
Yep. It's in the app there. Just give them your code. You also earn points with every purchase as long as you give them a code from your app. So then after ordering a few times, then you get something free, like a quarter pounder for free. Who wouldn't want a quarter pounder for free? Well, I guess there's probably somebody out there who wouldn't want that, but
Probably like a vegetarian or a vegan.
Right, good point. And there could be though something else that you'd be interested in. You want some ice cream? You want some just some fries? Just because whatever. Free drinks. Just earn the points. Use the app. Super simple. But thanks for joining us today. And again, Val, thanks for letting me be.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch this. It will get posted later on all podcast networks. Thank you all. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully, we'll see you next time.
We will.
Yeah, we will. Or else. Or else we'll still just be here.
No, we'll be here either way, I think. Wait. So, that doesn't run into any holiday or anything, right?
Not anytime immediately soon.
No. Yeah, 26. We'll see you guys here. There's no holiday that day, at least here. We're good. Thanks, Val.
Yeah. Thank you all. Love you, and